Well, today I'll show you how to make an easy Christmas present you can give to your neighbors or the mailman or other people you don't like. It doesn't cost much to make, it's pretty easy to do, and you can batch out a whole mess of them in just a few minutes. Like this. Just a trivet that you put on the table so you don't ruin the finish on your table. You put something hot on there. You can paint these or leave them raw. Varnish them, stain them, whatever you want. Show you how to make them. It's pretty easy. For me, I just use scrap lumber. If you have to buy them, if you're buying lumber, you can make these. You're going to want to have some lumber that's, these are 7 inches square. You can make them bigger. If you go too small though, then they're probably not going to be good enough for too many things unless you use a couple of them. Depends on how big your pot is that you're going to set on, obviously. So here we go. Now what I did here was I put a dado blade in here. That's a 1/4 inch dado blade. You could put any width in there you wanted to, really. Then I made this guide to guide the piece through the saw. This is this piece rides up against the fence. This little indexing key here, and then this is these 2 blocks just hold the piece in proper alignment with this board. Now I have 2 of these miter gauges, so I just put them together to support this board. I just used 2 of them so it wouldn't rack sideways. And this fits in here. You just set these in these slots in here to keep moving this piece along as you're working to the progression through all the slots. I space these 5/8 of an inch apart. You could space them anything apart. You could space these any distance apart. I just used the 5/8 spacing. I thought it looked pretty good. You could actually put any kind of a pattern you want to in here. And you could either make it any shape. It doesn't have to be square. It could be oval or round or anything. But if you do make something other than square, I suggest you cut all of these slots first before you cut it to shape, because it'd be a little difficult to hold it in this jig here as you're passing it through over the saw blade if it's doesn't have something to reference on. It fits in that corner there real nice. Anyway, that's how I made mine. I mean, there's probably other ways to do it. Lots of different ways to skin a cat, I guess. That's just the way I did it. After you get it cut out, just a little bit of light sanding is all it takes. if you want to, you could cut the corners off, or you can leave them on there. It's kind of up to you. It depends on how you want it to look. I'm going to cut the corners off.